मैं thale amrit nahi chakhiya. Amrit chakna is absolutely paramount. I'm not saying it isn't. Bhi maine amrit nahi chakhiya, I still do wrong. Just because I've taken amrit, Maharaj di kirpa de naal, doesn't make me any better than anyone. All it does, it shows that I am further along the path that we're all on. And this path, Maharaj slowly helps us gradually progress on there. So Gunvantaya, the one who had no Guna Bhakti in the Gun De, I beg your pardon, Nanak Nirgun, the one who had no Gun, Gun De, Maharaj is now given that Gun of Bhakti. Gunvantaya, you lot sitting here, Nanak Nirgun Gun Kare, I beg your pardon, sorry. Nanak Nirgun Gun Kare, Gun Unate Ho Janda Bhakti da. Gunvantaya, you sitting here, Gun De Maharaj keeps on giving more and more and more Gun. Now, if we look into Sikh history, a perfect example of this is Dhan Sat Guru Ramdas Sahib Ji Maharaj. Before Guru Ramdas Sahib Ji Maharaj, even though they are Brahm Sarup from the time they entered this planet, but until they did not sit on Gurta Gaddi, their name was Jethaji. And Maharaj was in the seva of Guru Amardas Sahib Ji. And when in the seva of Guru Amardas Sahib Ji Maharaj, Guru Sahib Ji's each and every single doing, Sadh Sangat Ji, there's not 1 second you can find in Guru Sahib Ji's life which is not a teaching for us in one way or the other. So Maharaj one day gave instruction. They said, we want a thada like this made for us to sit on. And Guru Ramdas Ji is Maharaj's son-in-law, and there is also another son-in-law. The duty has been given to them both to make the thada, and they both started. At the end of the day, once the thada was complete, they both made 2 thade. Maharaj said, no, this is not the thada we want. So they said, take it apart and make it again the next day. They started again the next day. At the end of the first day when the thada was made, Guru Ramdas Ji Sahib Ji Maharaj, when Guru Amardas Ji said that this is the thada we want, they remained quiet. But the other son-in-law, he started whispering to himself, because he was a carpenter, and Ovi Sireda carpenter, and Ovi Guru Amardas Sahib Ji Maharaj's son-in-law, kiddi vaddi ode pichhi bhakti hogi to have entered into that level. He starts saying, Bapu ji satare batre ho gaye, meaning that Bapu ji, Baba ji is getting God and they're losing their mind. Guru Maharaj Ji is the ocean of wisdom, they don't lose their mind. They may show us to trick us, but they don't. So, but Guru Ramdas Ji said, they stayed quiet. Duje then they made the thada again. And when the thada was made, Guru Amardas Ji Sahib Ji Maharaj, they took one look at it. They go, nahi, jadan the thada si, nahi, ye thada sade lekhta nahi, inu tablo, make another one. And as they said that, not Guru Ramdas Sahib Ji Maharaj, but the other son-in-law, he kind of spoke in a, I'm trying to use the correct words, in an untowards way. He goes, Bapu ji, tusi 70-72 ho gaye. He goes, thada, ino thanu ho ki vadiya chahida thada. Why? O Adi Bal Buddhi da Malik si. He was the master of his own Bal Buddhi. Now Guru Ramdas Sahib Ji Maharaj, whose tan, man, tan, sab saump gur ko, hukam manne paiye, who had abandoned everything, mind, body and wealth, to Guru Sahib Ji. What was their response? They had a padma like this, they held it together, and they did Benti in Satguru Amardas Sahib Ji's charan. They go, Maharaj, maaf kar deo. They go, maaf kar deo, that yesterday I wasn't able to grasp that who am I to make a thada to your liking? What bal, buddhi have I got? What intellect and power have I got that I can make a thada to your liking? Maharaj, forgive me for not realizing this yesterday and realizing it today instead. That's when Guru Amar Das Sahib Ji Maharaj grabbed him by the shoulders and hugged him. And everyone knew from that moment onwards that here's the Chautha Guru, the fourth Guru. From the history of Gursikhs, Bhai Sahib Ji, Bhai Bachitra Singh Ji, you've all heard of him. If you haven't, you'll get a drawing where there's a man on a horse with a spear and putting a spear to the elephant's forehead. Bhai Sahib, Bhai Bachitra Singh Ji, he was about no more than about 5 foot tall, extremely skinny. But inside was that mountain of Naam Bani, that Naam Ras. It was like a volcano. When the news came that the Mughals have now decorated a war elephant, a male one, not only in mosque, also they've got him drunk. And they're going to be sending him to knock down the doors, the gate to the Kila Keskar Sahib. Maharaj, ida jida diwan sajja ida sare baithe si. And in the diwan was a 7 foot tall giant of a man. Maharaj says, our Hathi Duni Chand will do battle with their Hathi. Now Duni Chand, I ask for forgiveness, Duni Chand might have been 7 foot tall and strong and built like an ox. But all the Bal Buddhi da Malik si. You know what he did with his Bal Buddhi? He thought, I don't know what my gurus are about. How the hell can a man take on an elephant? Soon as it got dark, he put a ladder up the side of the wall, climbed up the ladder. As he went to climb down, he fell, broke his leg, badnaam ho gaya. When he went back to his village, his grandson saved his name. They came and did battle. Or shaheed bhi hoye, taan bakshiya gaya, otherwise it'd be a gardar of the Guru Kar for eternity. The one who relied on his Bal Buddhi, that fine, I'm 7 foot tall, but an elephant is an elephant. And even then, armor plated elephant, how can I possibly do a muqabla? How can I go up against that contester? That's what the Bal Buddhi wala done. The one who had tan man tan sab saump gur ko, Bhai Bachitra Singh Ji, the next day sitting in Hujuri, Maharaj kehde sada hathi kidhar gaya? Singh kehde Maharaj tera hathi podi la ke nat gaya, he's gone. Maharaj कहते कोई बात नहीं. Maharaj कहते साढ़े धन गुरु गोबिंद सिंह साहिब जी. Maharaj कहते साढ़ा बब्बर शेर एक तुर्कां दे हाथी नाल जंग करेगा. And Maharaj looked at Bhai Bachitra Singh Ji and said, Bachitra Singh, When Bachitra Singh Ji walked up, Maharaj wanted to give their own Nagani. There is great magic, there is great power in the Nagani of Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj. As Maharaj went to give Bhai Bachitra Singh Ji this Nagani, Gurmukh, one benti I want to do. Those that have reached that avastha, that Atmi Bhumika of Brahma Gyan, Niki Kiri Meh Kal Rakhe, Pasam Kare, Laskar Kot Lakhe. This Guru is that Guru. If they place their kala, their way, in even an ant, that ant can reduce millions of individuals of any army. That Atmi Bhumika ka Brahm Gyan di Avastha da Malak Bhai Bachitra Singh Ji is walking up. He could have killed that elephant purely just by thinking of it. What does he do? Why does he do it? He does it so people like me can learn. He has a palla, Hajuriya, Singh's always having Maharaj's Hajuri. He put the Hajuriya together and he didn't take the Nagani of Maharaj. He said, Maharaj, that elephant is coming. I have no bal, no power. I have no buddhi, no intellect to strategize to how to go and defeat that elephant. I have no power, I have no intellect. But जे तुसी थापड़ा दे के give me the bal and the buddhi, this elephant is nothing. Let them send all the elephants, even if one of them comes near the fort. Bachitra Singh mera naam hai. The one who had realized that a bal buddhi kediya Guru Maharaj diya, and through realizing that never ever made those decisions that are displeasing to Guru Sahib Ji, and reached the Brahm Gyan di 8ਵੀਂ ਭੂਮਿਕਾ Guru Maharaj de ਬੱਬਰ ਸ਼ੇਰ ਭਾਈ ਬਚਿੱਤਰ ਸਿੰਘ ਜੀ ਦਾ ਅੱਜ ਨਾਮ ਰੋਸ਼ਨ ਹੈ. And when we hear that naam, my hair comes to stand on end. Bhai Duni Chand ji, who was the Malik of his own Bal Buddhi, no one sings his praise, they only use him as a contrast of where a Sikh can drop to. So Gurmukhs always, jara Guru ka Sikh hai, first of all conditions himself to understand ये जो बाल बुद्धि दिती हुई है ना, एक गलत काम करने नहीं दिती हुई. It's not been given for us to use it in the wrong context. दिती हुई है to come here, to learn, to search what for? Our true form, our Atmik Swarup. In the search of that, like Das did Benti before, the most paramount part, look, you can't ask a cooker to go and do bhakti. He hasn't got the buddhi. Soji hai par buddhi hai nahi. तुसी कुत्ते नूं नहीं कह सकते आधा आत्म स्वरूप तक पहुंच. सोजी है पर बुद्धि है नहीं. The buddhi is the most paramount, but it only becomes the most paramount when we use it for what it's been given for through Guru Sahib Ji's Kirpa, and that only happens once we get rid of the hankta, we meri ya, to main ede rahi kuch prapt kar lu, that this is mine and through this I'll be able to achieve something. No, when we start to think that this has been given and the one who gives it can take it to the most unimaginable heights or leave it where it is at the animal function level of getting married, having kids, maybe buying a house or two, and then chalo jado wari hai, leaving this planet. So Gurmukha, that brings us to the conclusion of today's Panja Hukam Diwan. Das would like to thank Tan Satguru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, Mere Sarda Malik, and the Malik of all your Sikhs, Sir, Bal and Buddhi as well. And Das would like to thank you all as well. Whilst doing Katha Vichara, no doubt Das made untold mistakes. For those, I ask for forgiveness. And until next week, let's please say Gur Fateh to Satguru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj. So Maharaj again blesses us with that ability to understand, digest and understand what we have heard, and also to implement it in our lives. Vaheguroo Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguroo Ji ki Fateh.
Khalsa di Fateh Ji.
Sri Vaheguroo Sahib Ji. Satnam Sri Vaheguroo Sahib Ji. Ek Oankar Sat Naam Karta Prasad Jap Ad Sach Jugad Sach Happy Sach Nanak Hosi Bhi Sach Vaheguroo vaheguroo, vaheguroo, vaheguroo. Satnam Sri Vaheguru Sahib Jiyo. ਧੰਨ 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 ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਨਾਨਕ ਦੇਵ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ, ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਗੋਬਿੰਦ ਸਿੰਘ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ, ਅਕਾਲ ਪੁਰਖ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਪਾਵਨ ਨਿੱਘੀ ਗੋਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਸਜੀ ਹੋਈ ਗੁਰੂ ਰੂਪ ਗੁਰੂ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਸਵਾਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, come let's all of us together ਪ੍ਰੇਮ ਸਹਿਤ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਸਤਿਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਦਾ ਧਿਆਨ ਧਰਦਿਆਂ ਹੋਇਆਂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਫਤਿਹ ਬੁਲਾਈਏ। ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਕਿਰਪਾ ਮੇਰਾ ਅਸੀਸਾਂ ਬਖਸ਼ਣ, ਜਿਸ ਕਾਰਨ ਸਤਿਗੁਰਾਂ ਨੇ ਸਾਨੂੰ ਆਦੀ ਗੋਦ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੱਥੇ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਂਦਾ, ਜਿਸ ਮਨੋਰਥ ਉਹ ਪੂਰਾ ਹੋਵੇ ਜੀ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਸੋ ਗੁਰੂ ਪਿਆਰੀ ਸਾਧ ਸੰਗਤ ਜੀ, we have reached now the 25th Hukam of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj, which is Bal Budh da daataa vaheguroo nu jaananaa. In English, that know Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji to be the giver of both our intellect and our power. I'm going to concentrate more on the intellect, the buddhi side of it, than the power, because whenever there is a misuse of bodily power, strength, it's usually rooted straight back to the buddhi. That's where all the decisions are made. So Gurmukha went through Guru Sahib Ji's kirpa, and only through their kirpa this happens. So when through their kirpa, their blessing, we begin to step out of that realm, out of that mindset of manma, where our own individual mindset influences our daily actions and our decision making, and then we step into Gurmukha. We begin to unequivocally see that whatever we have in this life, that it all belongs to Vaheguru. Even though we may think that things belong to us, but no, everything is rooted back into the daat, into the gift that Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji has given us. Whether that be our parents, whether that be our siblings, our children, the food we eat, the clothes we wear, the houses that we live in, even wherever we live, even that is a gift. Nak nath, kasam hath, kirt takke de, jahan dane, tahan khane, nanka sach hai. So even the very morsels of food that we eat, even they're linked back to Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji was destined for us to eat what we were going to eat at the place where we were going to eat it. The very air that we breathe and the amount of air that we're going to breathe through our lives, again, it's a gift from Akal Purkh Vaheguru. The care we receive, our health, our safety, everything. Gurmukha, our buddhi, our mind, our thought process, our understanding, our intellect, our buddhi, and the power of that buddhi and the power of our sarir, that is what Guru Maharaj focuses on in this 25th Hukam. Maharaj says, Bal Budh da daataa vaheguroo nu jaananaa. There's a big reason why. Unless someone shows us that everything, unless through Gurmat, we come to see that everything belongs to Vaheguru, we tend to take our bala and our buddhi as our own, and when we're not looking through the lens of Gurmat and we're taking it as our own, the biggest atrocities that happen on this planet are all rooted back into our buddhi and then the bal that we have in our body. Blessed are those people that have recognized this and have now, through Maharaj's Kirpa, began to shift their focus away from meri buddhi, mera sarir, mera parvar, meri taqat. Blessed are those people that have started to move away from that mindset and have now become rooted in the reality of it, that everything belongs to Akal Purkh Vaheguru. And then when we start doing that, we stop doing something called durvarton of this. Durvarton is the misuse of it. For example, our hands. Our hands, now the misuse of our hands is the robbing, the stealing, the grabbing somebody around the neck or hitting them or whatever. That's the misuse of it. The use of it is our daily life. For example, whatever we use our hands in our daily life for our bodily needs, for dharm di kirt karni, guru ghar di gur sangat di seva karni, that's the use of it. Our eyes, what's the durvarton of our eyes? When we start seeing our own sisters and daughters as others, when with our own eyes we start to covet that what does not belong to us, that's the misuse of it. What's the use of it? As an organ, as a sense, I beg your pardon, not an organ, as a sense, for sight, for awareness, for observation, to evaluate. That's the worldly connection. What's the spiritual connection? With these eyes, we come to Guru Ghar, we take darshan of Satguru Sahib Ji, we read Sri Gurbani Ji, we read Arth of it. And then the Guru whose darshan we've taken, we begin to see that Guru Sahib everywhere. Maharaj in Anand Sahib says, "Eh netro meryo, har tum mein jyot tari, har bin avar na dekho koi, har bin avar na dekho koi, nadri har nihalya, eho vis sansar tum dekhde ho, har ka roop hai, har roop nadri aaya." So Guru Maharaj in this Shabad, Maharaj look, they isolate the eyes. "Eh netro meryo, har tum mein jyot tari." In English, "Oh my eyes, in you the Lord has placed His light." What is the light that they've placed in them? The light is the power for them to function. Otherwise, there are people whose eyes are not able to function. Now, when we use these eyes for what they're meant for, and we see them, that they've been gifted to us from Akal Purkh Vaheguru Ji, then we start to use them what they're meant for. Otherwise, we all know what goes on in the world. People watch all sorts of stuff from these eyes that make the inner being of us more filthy than it already is. We use these eyes primarily. If we're going to steal something, the first thing we do is we see it. Then we process it, then we go and nick it. So that's the durvarto. But when you see that a gift from Akal Purkh Vaheguru, then Gurmukh say we "Eh jere netar hai, netro meryo, har tum mein jyot tari, har bin avar na dekho koi." Do not see anything else with these eyes other than Akal Purkh Vaheguru. Now what that means is, even though we've come here taking darshan of Satguru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, remember that Satguru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is not limited just to the Guru Ka here and the Takht Sahib here. Satguru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj is manifest here, but they are all pervading there throughout the entire universe. The God that we seek here is in body form. So that same Akal Purkh Vaheguru, har bin avar na dekho koi, do not see any else other than Akal Purkh Vaheguru everywhere. Then, having accepted these eyes as a daat from Akal Purkh Vaheguru, our mindset begins to change, and that mindset is what we call bhakti. So, Gurmukha, when we do the same with our buddhi, and as Gurmukhs we start saying, "Maharaj, ye buddhi thadi ditti hui hai, theek hai, vi meri buddhi vich hale fark hai, that Maharaj, that this buddhi, that this intellect that is being given to me by you, I understand that there is yet difference in my intellect. I am not able to grasp that gyan that is going to eventually take me over to the Atmic state." So the buddhi, just something I want to mention here, the buddhi plays an integral part, the most important part of crossing over from the avastha of agyanta of ignorance to the avastha of Brahm Gyan. This is the key, pivotal, this is the bridge, this is the most important, and that only happens when we give up something called hangta, ego, when we stop thinking media, by its power, I'll be able to grasp vaheguroo. In the Vedas, there's a theory. I'm not knocking the Vedas here, by the way. Namaskar to all Dharma Granths. In the Vedas, there's a theory, and the theory is that by the power of the human mind, intellect, and its knowledge, we can grasp vaheguroo. ठीक है, that's Satkar Yoga. It has been written by whoever it has been written by, Brahmaji, according to his man Budh. But Guru Nanak Dev Ji knocks that theory straight out the water in Sri Japji Sahib in the very first body. That unseen, unfathomable, infinite Akal Purkh Vaheguru, how can you grasp that being with what? That is very limited. It's like trying to put an ocean into a jug, and we all know that's not going to happen. So, but it happens as well. That's a bit of it's contradictory, isn't it? That we can't grasp Akal Purkh Vaheguru by the power of this buddhi, but we can. How? When we learn to accept that it's a gift given to aid us on this part of the journey. And this is only a journey, Gurmukha, when we pursue union with Vaheguru, when we pursue bhakti. Otherwise it's just a mere existence, and like which we've had millions of. So how does this buddhi then become that what grasps Vaheguru? Gurmukha, when we accept we a daataa, bal buddhi da daataa, Vaheguru nu janna, when we do, then Maharaj says, manna surt hove man buddh. जब हम मान लेने हैं ना that जो भी अपने जीवन में है, whatever we've got in our जीवन, ये अकाल पुरख साहिब जी दी दात है, and there's a reason for it, and we pursue what's the reason. Like the reason for the hands is to meet our daily affairs, धर्म दी किरत करनी, सेवा करनी, not to go robbing and looting, वो दुर्वर्तन होगी. So when we accept we जो भी अकाल पुरख वाहिगुरू ने दिता, ये दात है. दात समझ के, then we do अरदास भी, महाराज तेरे दास है, help us progress on this path. Then Maharaj says, manne surt hove man buddh. जड़ा बंदा एक गल मन गया ना, उन surt, he becomes aware of man and buddh. What the man is, what the buddh is. We're all sitting here, we've all heard of man and buddh. Bhagat Kabir Ji says, where has this man sprouted from? Once the sarir goes back into the dirt, where will he go? Nobody knows these things unless Guru Sahib Ji blesses us with them. So, manne surt hove man buddh. When we learn to understand what this buddh is, Gurmukha, then Maharaj says, Nanak, nirgun, gun kare, gunvante aa gun de. Then once we've entered that dasa bhavi, Maharaj, tell me who I am, tell me what I am, tell me where my origin is, where am I going to go back to? In that dasa bhav, accepting that everything is Vaheguru's, then Guru Maharaj Ji says, Nanak nirgun. That person who has not got that gun of bhakti yet, nirgun, gun kare, to them they give that gun of bhakti. Gunvantaya, you're all sitting here. On your Mastak, Maharaj has already written bhakti. Even though we may not see it, I'm going to move on to that in a little while. Even though we may not see it, sometimes we look at our Jivan and we think